I'm going to show you how to use cheats like gecko codes in Dolphin Emulator. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to use the transformation cheat for Super Mario Galaxy. First, we need to find cheats. You can find a bunch just searching on the internet. For Super Mario Galaxy, I once found a great link to a website that has a bunch of cool cheats on here. It's important that you find the right gecko code for your version of the game. If you have your games in Dolphin Emulator, you're gonna see a flag for the version of the game. So you can see I once have Super Mario Galaxy in the US version and once in the EU version. So when a cheat tries to change a part of the game, that part will look different depending on which localized version you have. But there are also a few cheats that work on any version of the game, but that's more of an exception. Now I'm going to show you how to add a cheat to the US version of Super Mario Galaxy. You select the game in the games list. Then we're going to right-click onto Properties, which opens a new window where we are going to navigate to Gecko Codes. You can already see a warning message telling us that cheats aren't enabled yet. To fix this, we'll just click on Configure Dolphin, and then we're gonna click on Enable Cheats right here. Once we're done with that, we close this new window, go back to our previous window, and now we're going to add a new code. Let's use the throw fireball when spin move is used from bkirch as an example. All we have to do is just select the code, copy it, then in the code editor we just have to paste it in the code box down here. So I'm just gonna right click and click paste like this. Now we can also give our code a name. This name is later gonna show up in our cheats overview. Credit where credit is due. And in the notes we can leave some instructions for us later. For example, how to use the cheat. Once we're done, we're going to click Save right here. Now you can see we've got a new entry in our cheat manager. And if we want to use the cheat, it's important that we activate it by clicking the checkbox right here. It's selected by default, so we're done here. Now we can close the cheat manager. Now it's time to try it out, so I'm just gonna launch the game. You can see that one cheat has been enabled. Now that I'm in game, I can just jump and spin, and you see that the fireball works perfectly. Now, this won't work for every cheat. Some are a bit more tricky to get to work, and I'm gonna show you that next. For this, we are gonna use the Mario Transformation Code version 1.2 by bkirch. So if we go back to our cheat overview, we can add a new code again, paste the entire thing in there, then save it. Keep in mind that some cheats will conflict with one another, so they're not always compatible anyway. So be aware that using cheats can cause crashes, hangs, and potentially even corrupt your save file. So now I'm leaving all cheats disabled and I'm gonna close the cheats overview. Now we're going to select Tools and then Cheats Manager, which is going to open the cheat manager. Then we're gonna click Gecko Codes since we added Gecko Codes. Now we're going to leave this window open and then we're going to launch Super Mario Galaxy. Now you're going to see, once we open the game, we're gonna find our codes in here. If you don't see your code show up here, try restarting Dolphin once. Before we can use this cheat in the observatory, we first need to load into a zone. For that we can just simply go into a dome and then back out again. Now I'm going to activate the cheat while the game is running, so I just navigate to the cheats manager, then click on the cheat and go back to the game, at which point you're gonna notice some lag. But that is normal, that just means the cheat is working. Now I'm going to press 2 once. By doing that, we're just cycling through the power-ups and going to select Fire Mario. Now for these changes to take effect, we just need to re-enable the cheat again. So I'm just going to navigate over to the cheats manager, deactivate the cheat and re-enable it again like this. You're gonna notice the lag spike. To apply a transformation, I press the 1 button once. And then I'm going to re-enable the cheat again. Now when I navigate back to the game, you can see we actually are flying Mario. I must have pressed 2 once too much. So I'm just gonna cycle to the next power-up by just repeating the steps of pressing the button and then re-enabling the cheat. Then I can press 1 to apply the next power-up and repeat the steps. And now we've become Rainbow Mario, which normally would be impossible in the observatory. Once we join a level, we can just reapply our transformation by pressing the 1 button and repeating the enabling and stuff, you know. And now I'm Rainbow Mario inside a level. Now this cheat isn't always 100% reliable. In that case, just re-enter a loading zone like a dome again. And just keep pressing the 1 and 2 button and hope it works. Well, as you can see, you can have a lot of fun with this. If I forgot anything, feel free to leave a comment and I'm going to pin the most helpful suggestions. Thanks for watching, and if you're curious about some power-up challenges, feel free to check out my other videos.